listen, what happened is I went on Tipping Point, the TV show hosted by Ben Shepherd, and I basically had an absolute nightmare. And it was, yeah, I did not win all the money for charity, and I had what Ben Shepherd described as the worst performance he's ever seen on Tipping Point. But he is a lovely man, and I did get to go on Tipping Point. But yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, and Tipping Point is one of the best, worst quiz shows on TV.
Oh my God, I won't say it's the best worst. I think it's the best. I think it's so good. It's so fun. It's so easy to watch. It was my pandemic, what's the word? Binge. My pandemic binge was Tipping Point.
Because there's that, and then there's also, I don't know why, I love Tenable. I'm rubbish at it, but I also love it. The one with
that's harder, isn't it?
Yeah, it's impossible. It's like Pointless.
I did Pointless. I was on Pointless on the last series on Pointless Celebrities. Quite right. And we actually won, which was amazing. But the only reason I won was because I was on with another comic called Nathan Caton, and he knows loads about football. So he had a football Pointless answer for the bit right at the end. But that was quite hard and quite exciting. But yeah, that was on a little while ago. But yeah, doing those sorts of shows is really fun.
Yeah, I would say, is it because you've been on quite a lot of TV shows now, and you're like, are there any that you've been on John and Frost, that's like one of the big ones in the UK?
Yeah,
that's up there, probably top tier.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Are there any other shows that you really want to get on at the moment?
I mean, I would love to do Graham Norton because I love Graham and I love talk shows. So it'd be an absolute dream to do Graham Norton. I'd also love to do Would I Lie to You? I've never done that. I think that's a great show, and I'd love to do Taskmaster. So maybe at some point over the next couple of years, I'll get to do one of those.
Yeah, I would love to see on Taskmaster. It is one of the greatest comedy shows ever.
It's so great, and I know Alex and Greg a bit from the comedy circuit, and they're it's a brilliant show, and every series is fantastic. So yeah, I would love to do that maybe one day. It's on the list.
I think one of the great things about that is it always exposes you to new comics as well, or people that you've not really heard of too much. And you're like, actually, now I love them. It's great absolutely. For that.
Brilliant, and there's so many fantastic comics working at the minute that it's great that there are a lot of telly shows that we can get on. There's loads on Dave, and there's loads on Comedy Central, and then obviously there's stuff on the bigger channels. It is just a thrill to sort of do all those shows and to get them to do them with mates. Like, last time I did Hypothetical, which is a show for Dave hosted by Josh Whittaker and James Acaster. I was on it with Tom Allen, who's one of my best friends, and Desiree Birch and Sophie Duker, who are two of my friends as well. So it's like, I'm going to work today to like mess about with my friends. This is great. Great. How am I getting away with this being a job?